And will you do the Puyallup? Today might be a great day to head to the fair. We're going to tell you why ahead in a live report in about 10 minutes. First, Christy is doing the Puyallup today. Hey, Christy.
We're live at the Puyallup Fair in the Traveling Farm. I'll tell you what it is, what you can learn, and how you can bring it to your school coming up after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. It is time to free your glee, you could say. The Puyallup Fair is underway, and people are taking part in everything from the concerts to, of course, eating those fabulous scones and other goodies.
They are so good. Yeah. King 5's Christy Johnson is live at the fair this morning learning about a new traveling farm that's on display. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, we are in the Traveling Farm. This is something developed by the Puyallup Fair Foundation, and it is for kids to come and learn where their food comes from. And heads up, teachers, you can book this for free to come to your school. They come with live animals. They come with this entire truck. It's amazing. Thefair.com is where you want to go to book that. I'm joined this morning by Gabby Huffman. She is who runs this Traveling Farm here. And explain to me what this is.
All right. Well, what you're going to do is follow your food from the table back to the farm. So choose a food.
Okay. Let's choose chicken.
All right, and where would you buy it from?
Not a vegetable farm, not a bakery, I'd say a butcher.
There you go. And how did it get there?
Not by ship, let's say truck.
Okay, and what farm did it come from?
Well, based on my serious deduction skills here, I'll deduce that it comes from the chicken farm.
Excellent, good job.
Now, there's a lot of things in here like this. You can see here kids can learn, vegetables and putting together a plate with all the food groups and every type of food that they need to be eating. But also here you can see we have some really fun, interesting noises that kids love this kind of stuff. It's a rabbit. Kids come here and they pick what they think this animal would be based on what they're seeing. Obviously, a pig. Here, that's a cow. Tons of great stuff here to teach the kids. Gabby, come down here and show us what this is. This is very interesting to me because you know what? It's not just for kids. Parents, we can learn something too. Let's see. We pick seeds, don't we?
Yes, and you try and guess what seed goes to what plant. So look at the seed and make a guess and slide out for your answer.
I'm going to say here pumpkin seed. I think that's great. Now, Brad and Joyce, this is a tough game to play, and a lot of adults probably wouldn't know this. I'm going to ask you here what this one is. Let's see if you guys can get it. What kind of seed is that?
Pumpkin seed or, no, sunflower seed?
Dun, dun, dun. Rhubarb.
Oh. That's what I was going to say.
No.
Right.
No.
I don't think we had a clue.
Puyallup Fair is going to September 26th. Thefair.com is where you want to go for the information. Adults, $11. Students, just $9. It's a great form of entertainment. Everyone should come out.
All right. Well, a new way to learn at the Puyallup Fair, evidently. All about
and so much to see and do. Christy, thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Starbucks.
It is 6:24. Good morning. Well, it's something that people from across the state look forward to every year. The Puyallup Fair. It is on again with rodeos, concerts, so much food, cute farm animals,
Got everything.
the whole thing.
So our Christy Johnson live in Puyallup this morning with some of the newest cuddly creatures. Wow. That pig's giving you a wake-up call.
A little early for the pig, it sounds like.
Oh, I cannot stop laughing. This little pig is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, I'm going to name him Wilbur. We are at the Puyallup Fair. It is happening until September 26th. Thefair.com is the website. And if you come down here, you can see these little buddies. Look at him. He's finally calmed down. He knows. Auntie Christy loves animals. Little Wilbur here, you're safe. We took some video earlier here of these little pigs feeding from their mother. It is about the cutest thing you've ever seen. Joining me this morning, Mary Ann Knowlton, and she is kind of like a pig mama. She takes care of them. Now, how old are these little guys?
They are 15 days old.
Just 15 days old. Now, how much do they weigh?
No, I take that back. These guys are not. These guys are 10 days old.
10 days
They
old.
are 10 days old.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, here. I'm going to put Wilbur down so that he is,
that's good.
Okay. There we go. He's happy
yes,
now.
they are 10 days old. They were born on September 5th, and they probably weigh 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds.
Now, how big do you think that they'll get?
Well, usually they'll get to be about 300 pounds in about 6 to 8 months.
300 pounds.
Yes. Pigs.
Now, here's the thing. You can come down to the fair and see these little buddies. They're adorable. They're in the pig palace. They're very vocal, as you can tell. They definitely just want to play. And I think I maybe don't have the pig touch because they're squealing like crazy when I pick them up, but they are so cute. Come down to the fair and see these guys at the Pig Palace. They are adorable. There's probably, I would guess, about 20 babies here right now, 2 mamas. Joyce and Brad, this is about the funniest thing you've ever seen. Look at these little guys.
Wow, somebody please feed them so they stop squeaking.
I didn't realize they could be so rowdy.
I guess they're
Very rowdy.
They're all amped up. They want scones. All right.
Here, yes, coming up, we're doing scones. Not
Okay,
with the
good
pigs,
enough.
though.
Nothing like the scones
They
at the
like
Puyallup Fair. Okay, waiting for that. A rough ruling on the way.
We're live at the Puyallup Fair, and coming up after the break, I am making the famous Fisher scones. You don't want to miss this. I'll have all the tips and secrets on how you can make these bad boys at home.
5 News starts now.
All right, as you know, people look forward to the Puyallup Fair all year long, from the big name concerts to interesting animals to see. There's a lot to see, and of course, there is plenty to eat.
You know, for many, it's the food. It's all about the goodies. Yeah. King 5's Christy Johnson's live this morning with one of the ladies who makes those famous raspberry scones. They're so delicious. Christy, what a treat.
They are such a treat, such a famous thing here at the Puyallup Fair. And that's where we are this morning, the Puyallup Fair, which is happening until September 26th. Thefair.com for all the information. And this morning we are making scones. And I am joined by Doris Bach. She has been making scones here for almost 30 years, if you can believe it.
Hi.
And we're going to work on some this morning.
Well, I think you better start again. I think this was
That was my first attempt. We're going to work on this again. We're going to try it one more time. So how do we start
Okay,
this?
first of all, you're
okay,
going to
need...
need...
Let's get rid of this one. Okay, how do we do this?
Let's knead this in up here
Okay, so knead it into
and
a
make
ball.
it into a ball.
All right. It's not really the best ball in the world,
that
but
looks
it's getting
good.
there. Okay. So we
Smash
have a
her
ball.
down.
Okay. So smash this one down?
Sure.
Okay.
Put a little bit of a crown up in the middle.
So kind of...
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. There we go. Making the scones. How many scones do you sell during the fair?
I would say over about a million and, 20? What? Over a
1.2
million.
Over
Sounds
a million
good.
scones sold during the 17 days of the Puyallup Fair. Then you just pop that down there. This is how
Take
they
them up
make
and
them,
put them on
people.
our pan.
Sometimes they have lineups of like hundreds of people really waiting for these scones. Now let me show you this oven, because this is really fascinating. It's not just an oven you throw it in. Ready? I'm going to try to get it on this way. There we go. See how it rotates? It's pretty interesting. And we actually, through the magic of TV, already have some scones that are finished here. And so, Doris, how do we dress these up? Now, what are the secrets? Because people at home can, of course, buy the boxes of scones, and they love them. They're so delicious for breakfast. So how do they make them at home to make them taste just like they do at the fair?
Just knead them.
Just knead them.
They need a good kneading them.
Okay. So now we have whipped butter, not regular butter.
Right.
That is one of the secrets. Now, pile that on there. I mean, this is good stuff. Look
You don't
at
do
this.
it that way.
Oh, you
That's
don't,
going
you
too
don't
slow.
do it that way.
Just take a scoop, put it on, and we push it down.
There we go. Okay. Now, we have raspberry jam. Make sure it's raspberry because it's not strawberry, as you can tell. Here, bring your dental floss. Look at all these seeds. Now, here's something new at the fair quickly. You can remember they used to come in paper bags. Well, now we have Fisher scone bags. So if I was working, I would put it in there. But I'm not. This is normally going to go in a bag. It's going to go in my mouth. Doris.
You know what the other half?
No. It's for you, Doris.
Thank you.
Yeah. September 26th, the fair is going until... Brad and Joyce, I'm going to bring some of these back for you when I come back to the station.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to fight you on that. Nothing quite like one of those hot scones right out of the ovens. They pile them all up in a little bag. And you're right, the lines are so long as people wait for those. You all know what I mean. They're so delicious. Jimmy, you've got to get down to the Puyallup Fair if you haven't been there yet.
Well, I need, she said most important part is kneading them, and I need some of those, so.
Number 1 in the mornings, King 5 News on Kong starts now.
Good morning.
And get ready to do the Puyallup coming up. Things you can do when you hit the fair. Plenty of stuff to do, obviously. All right, let's check it out. Well, it's that time of year when Western Washington gets a chance to do the Puyallup.
King 5's Christy Johnson has a look at what fairgoers can expect this year.
So we're at the Puyallup Fair, and we've been talking scones, pigs, you name it. Now we're talking goats, and this is Kagome. Hi, buddy. Can we milk you? This is such a nice goat. Very well-trained goat. This is Lisa Hagen. She is going to show me how to milk this goat. Now, what do we need to do first?
Well, the first thing you want to do is take a baby wipe and clean off their udder.
Okay.
So everything's nice and clean when we go to milk them.
Clean it off.
There you go. Perfect.
Okey-dokey.
Just like that.
I don't want to hurt her.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Oh. Then like this.
Okay.
And what do we do?
And then what you want to do is have the bucket underneath them, and then you take your thumb and your index finger and pull tightly. It's okay. She won't hurt you. It's okay.
Okay.
There you go. And then you slowly pull down with the rest of your fingers. There you go. So you make sure that you're tight on top.
I'm not really doing it.
Keep going. Hard, a little harder.
Oh.
There you go. Good job.
It's the first time for this city girl doing this. I'm so sorry, Coco May. Okay.
So just, as long as your thumb and your index finger are tight. There you go, and all the way down.
All right. Well, hey, there's a goat show going on today from 9 to 2 here at the Puyallup Fair. If you want to come down and see these beautiful goats being shown. Again, the fair going till September 26th. Thefair.com is the website. That's got all the information for prices, timing. It's okay, buddy. Students and seniors are $9, adults are $11. It's a great time down here. Lots of great stuff to eat, lots of great stuff to see, including these goats. Hi, little buddy. Did that hurt you? Oh, you're giving me kisses. You're so nice. Okay, let's try this again.
There you go.
All right.
Perfect. There you go.
Look at me.
Even better. Just takes practice.
Practicing milking the goat. That's all for now. We'll toss it back to you, and I'll see how much milk I can get out of here.
Improving.
Well, it is improving, but you know, with the rain today, like Jim is talking about, that's going to move in later this afternoon, you are going to run into problems because now we've got a Mariners game that starts today at 3:40. We've also got a concert down at the Puyallup Fair today, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. And we all know what rain does to our commute. It just makes it difficult. So be prepared, a lot of delays, but things are improving out there so far.